Alright, Dinomist. Dinomist is a Weather Machine Pendulum archetype that was released some time ago in the TCG, but never saw much play and was kinda forgotten until very recently when a guy named Aleximo played them during his progression series. The deck proved to be a very cheap and effective alternative for closed formats. However, unlike what most fans of progression would tell you, the deck kinda sucks in the TCG. But in Duel Links, it has a bunch of potential. We have every card in the archetype except Howling, so we have plenty of tools at our disposal to build a great deck. Onto my list, I'm running 3 copies of Rex, 3 copies of Ceratops, 3 copies of Spinos, this is your boss monster, 3 copies of Ankylos, 3 copies of Charge, this is a tanky that also recycles your resources, 2 copies of Pulse Mines, this is a very turn 2 OTK reliant deck, so if you're going first, Pulse Mines guarantees that you will reach your second turn. And last but not least, 3 copies of Dinomist Rush that also serve as a search for the deck. For the extra deck, we're running strong rank 5s and 4s. This is not very important, the deck is very self-sufficient, you won't be using your extra deck very much. And for a skill, we're using Swing into Action, Pendulum Summon, since we use a lot of pack road, so we really need the extra pendulum zones. Long-time fans of the archetype will notice that I'm not playing neither Brachion nor Plesios. Brachion I'm not playing because I feel like Cyber Dragon effects aren't very good in Duel Links format. We don't play best of 3 formats, we don't choose whether we go first or second, so I feel like Brachion loses a bit of its utility in Duel Links. And Plesios I'm not running because I feel like Rex is better turn 1, it's harder to get over, so I'm running 3 copies of Rex and no copies of Plesios. But if one were to make a very free-to-play friendly version of the deck, you could sub all of your Rexes for Plesios and it wouldn't make much of a difference. But enough of me rambling about the deck, let's go into the replays so that I explain how this deck works. Alright, our first game is versus Cyber Dragon. We are going first. Let's see how the deck does. We activate Charge to search for Ankylos, scale the Ankylos and the Spinos to Pendulum Summon a Rex, set a Rush, and end our turn. Our opponent tries to MST or Rush, we activate it and special summon Spinos from deck. Our opponent special summons Cyber Dragon and normal summons Core to search for an Overflow. Sets 2, passes back to us, or Spinos blows up, but goes back to our hand. We then Pendulum Summon or Spinos plus an Ankylos, and tribute Ankylos twice for Spinos effect to attack directly twice. Our opponent tries to overflow us, but it's too late, we got scale protection, so it's game over. Our second game is versus Melodious, and this time we're going second, which is your optimal position. Let's see how the deck goes again. Our opponent normal summons Core, activates her skill from Songstress to Maestra, and special summons Chopina, activates Chopina's effect to bring back Maestra. It's our turn, we scale the Ankylos and the Ceratops, our opponent destroys our Ankylos, but we have another one. We use Charge to search for Spinos, and then Pendulum Summon our Ankylos and our Spinos. We then tribute Ankylos twice with Spinos effect, and attack directly for game. So we're back to deck, and oh boy, this deck is fun. I had a blast using Spinos to blow people away on ladder. Even if the deck doesn't end up making the tier list and isn't very competitive, I feel like for ladder play, it's going to be really strong. It's going to be one of those annoying to deal with decks because it has protection, it has a big beat stick of a boss monster, and it's just generally really fun and really simple to play. You just tribute 2 eyes with Spinos and go for game. Overall, if you want to build this deck, I recommend it. It can reach COG very easily. I'm actually planning to do so on stream soon. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe for more content, and see you soon!